It may seem a bit early to be talking about the Winnipeg High School Football League, but that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. I'm here with Stu Nixon, the head coach of the Oak Park Raiders football team. And Stu, you guys are off to Ireland in August. Can you tell me a little bit about how that all came together?
A company, an organization called Global Football has been running these tournaments for the last 14, 15 years in different parts of the world, Africa, the UK, Europe. This year it happens to be in Ireland. And they've always done it with high schools from the States, and then they watch an NCAA game that has gone over there to have an exhibition game, just promoting the American football game. And then Patrick Steinberg, who is running the Global Football organization through the States, has now been working with a gentleman named Michael Mahoney, who is based out of Ottawa, and I think it was his suggestion to introduce the Canadian version of American rules football by inviting two Canadian teams into the tournament. And I just happened to be at my desk just before Christmas holidays, and I got an email asking if I'd be interested. And they sent out an email to the top 25 ranked programs in the country, and I was just the first to jump on it and went through our parents, asked our parents what they thought about it, and we, as a group, decided we'd give it a shot.
A huge opportunity, obviously, for your team. That's roughly about the weekend before everything kind of gets going for your high school football league. What does that mean to your team to kind of get, I mean, not only just the playing experience, but playing together in another country, let alone on the road?
Well, I mean, ultimately, it is our exhibition game, right? It's our preparatory game before our first league game, which is the following week. So it'll be exciting. It's Villanova College is supposed to be one of the top 30 schools in Toronto, so we're going to have a strong opponent. It's just the atmosphere will be dramatically different than what we're used to, and that's going to be the focus, is trying to keep the guys on task, right?
For sure. And you talked about, you were talking to the parents to try to see if this was something that you guys could do. Were there any concerns, and maybe what are your thoughts going into traveling with an entire football team over to Ireland, and what that whole process is going to be like?
Well, I mean, there's lots of, the first most important concern is the safety of the kids, right? One of the things that Global insists is that you bring a doctor, and the doctor we're taking is Dr. Pilot, who's volunteered supervision of Winnipeg High School football games, I think, for as long as I've been coaching, which is 26 years. So I know him very well. And when we had our parent meeting, I had Dr. Pilot come in, and he's covering the cost for himself to go there. He's just been phenomenal, and he really put the parents' minds at ease in regard to how well they'll be cared for medically if anything were to go wrong. Touch wood, nothing will. Yeah. And the other concern is cost. That was, something we needed to address and game plan for. And other than that, I mean, it's such an exciting experience. I think every parent was able to appreciate what a unique experience it was going to be. So as long as the safety and they could afford it, there we go.
There you go. That's good to hear. And hey, if you got an extra seat, I mean, I'd love to head over to Ireland and cover you guys, right, for work.
Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. We'll find one for you.
There we go. That's Stu Nixon from the Oak Park Raiders football team. And we'll be trying to catch up with you to see how you guys did as well. So, Stu, thanks for doing this.
Thank you. Thanks for your interest.
For Shaw TV, I'm Mitchell Clinton.